There's also the media. There's a control still that denies access to what they consider minorities, even though in this region we are the majority. Somehow we are the minority. The state of Texas went into a Senate Bill number 5, where they went into a franchise agreement with the big boys in telecommunication. And before that, San Antonio had a municipal franchise agreement with Time Warner, one of the big boys, where public access actually had access to studio time usage, to editing bay usage, to production, have staff. That is no longer in existence. That is only afforded to the government channel. All the monies that people pay as subscribers, there's a percentage of it that goes to public access. And right now it's being used only by the city. Because to buy a few camcorders and say, okay, we are economically making your production viable, is a sham. And I have a co-producer that is involved in public access. There are several here today right now, in case you all didn't know. But there's one that produces 411 Productions, and it's the lady sitting back here, Patsy. Would you please give us some comments as to the lack of access to the media?
Hi, my name is Patsy Robles. I do public access television, and I got into doing internet videos. I've been doing that for about over a year. And basically, you find that like in this case, you send out press releases for the session, and nobody shows up. Express News, not even like Robles, the TV stations or radio stations. And what you find is that the media is very controlled, and we're trying to educate people about how media consolidation affects everybody, whether you know it or not. Because they decide, the big companies like Time Warner, GE, that owns probably about 25% of all the radio stations, television stations, and newspapers across the country. The other one is, of course, Clear Channel, and then now AT&T used to be SBC. Clear Channel headquarters are here. AT&T, which used to be SBC, is here. They're headquartered here. And they control everything you read, see, and hear on the radio. And they decide who gets heard and who doesn't get heard. So one of the things that we try to teach in what we call media empowerment is teach people how to do their own stuff, how to promote yourself, how to put yourself on television, such as public access, how to put yourself on the internet, how to create your own videos, so you can reach directly to the public that you want to reach. You see 3 people here taking. I have internet websites, so it grew from 1 to now I have about 8 or 10. And I get about 5,000 views on my videos a week. And it started out with nothing. And 5,000 views for me is good. For last year, I ended up with almost 100,000 views, meaning 100,000 times somebody clicked on one of my videos that I produced, and they watched it. Now, if I tried to get the TV stations to come film something that I wanted to put on, do you think they would put it on TV or even on the internet or on their news? No. They might put on 30 seconds of what you say to a minute. And so when you become your own producer, we encourage everybody to learn how to do that. You can learn. It empowers you. It empowers you. You have the message. You can put it out. Nobody's going to tell you what you can or can't say. Nobody's going to edit out what they don't want to put out there. Express News is a very conservative newspaper. They put their conservative, pro-business, pro-North Side, pro-builder viewpoints in every single thing they decide to put in that newspaper. So if you want to have a voice to counteract all that, then my suggestion is for everybody here who is interested and passionate about whatever issue you have, it doesn't matter what your issue is, whether it's the environment, whether it's racism, whether it's the war, whatever it is you learn how to promote yourself and go around those people. And that movement is really, really growing. It's just fascinating. I mean, now it's to the point where I get people contacting me saying they would like for me to put my videos on their website. So there's a real hunger out there. So I encourage all of you who are interested in anything that's going on here, whatever issue is that's close to your heart, to get involved, learn how to do it. You've got people teaching. I've given classes on teaching people and start getting you on there so you can get the word out and not be dependent on whether the media is going to show up or not. Like all of us here, we're going to put it on television, we're going to put it on the internet, we're going to put it on websites. And guess what? There may be just 30, 40 people here, but guess what? Within a week, 5,000 people will be viewing it. So that's my message to you.